Okay, it's day 43 trading with Apex. Let me show you. This is where my account is so far in my eval. I've taken one trade so far, and let me show you what I did. It was on MES, and I'm actually kind of a little salty that I didn't hold a little longer, but it is what it is. Let me pull this right here. We have on the 24-hour chart, Monday's candle was a hammer candle. And you guys know I love my hammer candles. Anyways, I've said that you can basically play, or at least the way I do it, play hammer candles like two ways. You can get in above the high and a stop below the low, or you can get in while this, the wick fills. It's a little more risky doing that, but I've just noticed a lot of hammer candles, like the wicks will fill before it takes off. At least 50% of the wick. If the wick is pretty long, and this isn't like a super long wick, but it's a decent, it's on the 24-hour chart, so that's pretty strong. So on the 3-minute, I marked where the 50% line or, a level is on that 24-hour wick. And, well, we come down a bunch. We crossed over. Price is under the hourly 50 EMA, the pink line. So I'm supposed to be shorting. So this is another reason why I just made this a very quick trade. But around that 50% mark of the wick, it created another little hammer candle. And I was like, I'm going to do that one. So you can see here, even on this hammer candle, price did fill the wick a bit. Okay, a little more than 50%. But if I would have set this trade like something like that, that would have been good too, which would have been amazing. But I was a little nervous to do that. So I just got in above the high with a stop below the low. Okay, it took off. I was a little nervous because one of the main strategies, I do is the 10 EMA. If we're below this pink line, I should be looking to short, which means I'm looking for the first bull candle to open and close below the 10 EMA, this light blue line. And if we look here, we had some closes above this 10 EMA. So technically, as I'm in this trade, I'm like, I have to watch out for the first bull candle that gets created that closes below that level, because then I'm thinking that would be the short signal for my main, strategy. So once this closed under that 10 EMA, I got a little, I was just trying to be really careful. So I exited like a bunch of I had, how many I think I had 6. I exited 2 right here, and then watching this candle was like very nerve-wracking. Like it was just staying right here. It wasn't really doing a lot. So I started exiting another micro, and I eventually got out. I left 1 and got out here. So, but now, it's kind of zooming off. And in fact, I wasn't paying attention. Wow. This is probably my next setup here. Now this will be a 10 EMA play. Oh man, I'm missing it already. Let me just go. Oh, that's a really large stop though. That's maybe on M&Q. The same kind of setup. I think, oh man, I don't know which one to do. I need to make a decision though, because this might take off. I don't know which one, guys. Oh man, I'm freaking out. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, man, this stop is just so. Let's do like. This could. I'm risking like this stop being way too tight. Yeah, definitely risking that. Oh, that's. I'm not gonna do that. Well, I kind of could. I mean, nope, I'm not gonna do it. So we got a limit. I'm gonna go ahead and set this and see if we get filled here. I kind of have a feeling this may not come back. I'm risking this stop being a little too tight. But let's see, what do we have to, we have a bit to kind of get through. Anyways, I was just trying to kind of talk about this first trade that I took, and I wasn't paying attention, and I don't even know if I'll get filled now. I'm kind of thinking about doing the same trade on M&Q. The reason why I chose MES to do this 10 EMA setup, because price is crossed over and we're above the hourly 50 EMA. So at that point, I'm looking for the first bear candle to open and close. Okay, I did get filled on MES, and now this actually could dump. But anyways, this happens to be the first bear candle to open and close above the 10 EMA, the light blue line. And the reason why I did MES is because at least I could put my stop below VWAP and the 50 EMA. On M&Q, it's like we kind of have to fight to get above VWAP and 50. This doesn't necessarily like mean anything. Like obviously it could still come down like that, but I don't know. And then we're in this box here, and bears are defending this level, the top of this box. So far we haven't been able to climb out, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. I would think this is going to be a bull day because, well, let me not say too much. I'm going to try my best to hold for as long as possible, but not going to lie, I kind of set this trade up so fast because I was just like, because I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to try to let this go to 1.2, and let me change this. I almost want to let this whole thing ride up to where that's, oops, not 14, 4. To where when it gets up here, I just sell all the micros but one, but price is kind of struggling. I don't know if we're going to do that. And VWAP and the 50 are kind of close together, and I don't like that. I wish they could start separating, but I guess they were separated for quite a while already. And now they just now came together. But I'm going to pause, walk away for a little bit. Hopefully I can at least move my stop up once. I'm going to determine if I'm going to like follow that 21-minute rule today. I know I really didn't yesterday, and it kind of helped me. It worked, like not following that, but we'll see. This is a lot of bull candles, and so I wouldn't be surprised if the bears kind of at least came down 50% of the way of all these bull candles in a row. So it could come right back to the bottom of this box and then maybe bounce again. And I would have been stopped out. But at that point, maybe I'll look for another reversal pattern or something. What is this black line? You guys have it to where you just forget what the lines you draw are? Oh, that was from yesterday, right? Okay, I can delete that. I can delete so much, actually. Like, I'm going to delete these boxes because they're done. These I could leave at the top because price hasn't really been able to, let me see. Yeah, I can keep these boxes. It's a little scary now that I'm realizing that my target is near these boxes and price. And then we have this, actually, we have this huge box. I didn't even see this. Let me figure out the spot. Is it here? Let's try that for now. I'm going to walk away real quick and be right back. So this M and Q trade wouldn't have been too bad. And you know what? Oh, this stop was just so large that I actually moved my take profit down to 1R and then I'll leave a runner. But I was just a little caught up in the moment trying to figure out the best place. But I could have put my stop up a little bit higher. But yeah, this M and Q trade is looking like pretty good. So we have a little bit longer ways for the MES trade, which that's okay. You know, my stop is below the 50, which price could come and definitely bounce off the 50. Price could come and come back and retest the hourly 50 EMA. My stop is below a lot, but we have to also fight through a lot to get to my target as well. Like, we may come right here to this cost basis, and as you can see, the bears are not letting the bulls push it really into this box to close inside of it. So we need something like, we need like a push up and close inside of this box. Same with this. And this was more clear. This was a very crazy box. I don't even know if I have this right. So far it looks like it's right because it's rejecting this, but this is a very clear box. Buyers need to get it into this box and close above their control, which is the bottom of the box. That's what it's buyer's control. And actually this could be lifted up a little bit. And again, same thing with the M&Q trade. It could come right up to this cost basis. That's going to be like the really big, the bottom of the box is already really big to get past, but cost basis is the next thing that's really, that can be a big struggle again, for this trade. So, and it's looking like it's just really having a hard time. I'm gonna try not to take any contract. I'm gonna try to let it go and hit my 1R, and but I'm very tempted to like take a couple of contracts off once, or if we can break into this box and close above. Close inside the box, but I don't know if we can. I'll be right back. All right, so like I said, price came right to the 50% mark of this box and totally rejected. So I'm trying to figure out, I think that's one thing with this Potter box strategy that I did not take this trade based off of the Potter box strategy, but I have been kind of noticing it while I'm in trades and thinking about targets and stuff like that, stops and things. But this is where I don't know, like, how much time do you let pass before you realize, nope, this box is not going to be able to be reclaimed and you should probably get out of the trade. That part, I don't know. The hope inside of me is like, no, maybe you can just give it some more time, which it could. But it's a lot of rejection off the bottom of this box. I don't know what to really... Obviously, I have a lot more studying to do on this whole thing. But I'm just going to kind of ride it out. I was able to move my stop up once, and I think I might follow the 21-minute rule today. So once price gets to this line here on MES, I can move it a second time. That will be the scarier move. I don't know. I may keep it at 0.7 for a while. So I followed it, the 21-minute rule here, but it depends on where the price, like if this blasts off, then sure, yeah, I'll put it here. But, you know, if it's still just doing this, by the time the second 21-minute roll, you know, mark comes up, I might keep it here at 0.7 for a bit until I see something better. Now we have this nice inverted hammer candle here, the pink one. If price takes this out, and it had a, you know, an increase in volume here, I think if price takes this wick out, like I'll feel better. And then, you know, this is just such an ugly box right here. Ugh, that just doesn't look right. But anyways, and yeah, so the MNQ trade doesn't necessarily, it got a little closer, obviously, to the 1R. So I do like the stop size and stuff like that on this, but it's still struggling. And like I said, MNQ will have a challenge if it can get right here to cost basis. This is where it could just reject, just like the MES trade. But the bulls are holding, at least. They're holding something. And there's also a new box that's being created. It's ugly looking on MES, but same with MNQ. There's kind of a new box that's being created. I like that the 50 and the VWAP are starting to, you know, they're separating more. But at the same time, it's kind of weird because they've been separating while price has been consolidating. So I don't quite like that. I like to see them separate, like, and price is really moving in a direction. Kind of like how they were close together here. Usually price consolidates a lot when the VWAP and the 50 EMA on the 3-minute are close together. But as soon as they start separating, or price makes a strong move, they start separating. And as you can see, as they separated, we're coming down, 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 down. So I like that it's separating, but I wish it would start going up. Start going up. Yeah. So again, we're coming towards that second 21-minute stop rule. And this is not looking the best, so I'm probably going to keep this stop here for a while. Okay, real quick update. So did not get stopped out. Like I said, it was time for me to move my stop at the 21-minute mark, but I was supposed to move it here. But as you can see, I literally would have been stopped out. So it bounced like perfectly off of the hourly 50 EMA. This pink line. I'm trying to decide if I should close this trade if it comes back into the green. This is just an ugly trade. The best one so far was this hammer candle. I wish I wouldn't have been so scared and held. I mean, this still was a good, you know, good job, I guess, but just wish I would have held a bit longer. Wish I would have walked away, but price was under that hourly 50 EMA, so I was a little nervous of holding longs under it. But now that we're over it, the long is struggling. So that's a little bit ironic. So if I get out of this trade and we come up again and a new bear candle opens and closes above this 10 EMA, I would take it and maybe not on MES. Maybe not on MES. Just looks, I mean, they look very similar, but MNQ looks a little cleaner. To be honest, I think I'm just going to have to hold this trade because, and just see if, you know, I may get stopped out, because if I decide to take another 10 EMA play, my entry will be up here somewhere, which is not the best entry in the world. So now it's just a matter of giving this trade space to move enough to make those bigger moves, and it might take a while. Let me see here on the 24-hour chart. I mean, we've had so many of these wicky candles. What's also interesting is Thursday's 24-hour candle. Make this a bit bigger. Oh wow, that was really... Let me hide these drawings. Thursday's candle, we had a inverted hammer. I wish I would have paid attention to this candle right here, or both of these hammer candles, because like I've said, you really want to see hammer candles at supports or lows. You don't really want to see them at highs. Anyways, so this inverted hammer is actually pretty good. It is near the all-time highs on MES, and just like regular hammers, where I said the wicks can fill at least 50% of the way before bouncing, same goes for really good inverted hammers, right? So we have this is actually a huge wick off of this inverted hammer, and there's 50% mark. So, you know, obviously if we take this wick out, I do think we'll definitely come up, but so far, we're not taking it out. And I'm thinking I may should be a little more bearish. Looks like I'm probably about to be stopped out. Oh no, sorry, never mind. This really was like the perfect trade for me. Catching this hammer candle. I was just... Also, what got me to do it was right here on the RSI was burning lava red. So I decided to, that also helped take that. Yeah, so price could come all the way down here, and we could bounce here at this cost basis. Maybe I could try again. I'm thinking I'm probably going to get stopped out here on this trade. Let me see, when is the next 21 minute right there? Yeah, this is just not This isn't really working out. I'm thinking I need to probably switch to going bearish. I'm going to hold until I get stopped out. I know that. I'm not going to just cancel the trade, but we're also kind of bouncing above, we're bouncing at the 30-minute high, which I kind of like, at least for this trade. Like it hasn't closed below it, which, so the bulls are trying. And like I said, this still could work out. It's just maybe a very long, long trade. Man, if this happens to come up and take all of this out, I really will try to hold for a very long time once the runner is running. Looks like we've got a hammer candle, which could change. There's a lot of time left in this for this candle, but I would like to see a nice little hammer candle. The wick could fill down here, and then maybe we could bounce, or if it takes this out, I'm probably going to get stopped out. Then I'll have to look for something else, and I don't know whether I should go long or short, to be honest with you. We'll see. So got stopped out, and then price just took off from there. So yeah, the 10 EMA setups, I don't know that I'll be paying attention too much to those now. I may have to trade kind of a different way. Let's see here. Let's right on this one. And let me kind of just adjust this really quick. Technically, this candle, both on MES and MNQ, would be a 10 EMA play if they close above the 10 EMA. I'm thinking maybe M and Q would be better. I know I just said I wouldn't possibly, I'm kind of ignoring. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, I don't want to have my stop that something like that. The problem is we still have to fight the same thing. Oh, and we have to let it has to close bearish too. It can't be, price could be making this massive double bottom. It's kind of a double bottom right here. It's kind of ugly. Neckline. Maybe I will try the 10 EMA just another time, like just stop is a little. We've already closed above this bear volume, which is a good sign to me. We would have, what's the next one? Yeah, if we could just get above this, I won't feel as bad. And I think I'll take it on M and Q. MES is just, I really don't like the way this box looks, but maybe the good thing about this one is that it at least has retested this cost basis. Like M and Q hasn't retested this cost basis at all. So, oh man, this is tough. I don't know which one to do. We're further away, well, I guess it's about the same. Hourly 50 EMA is here. this trade would be something like, oh, no, I don't want a stop like that anymore. Or maybe I could play the second bearish if it closes above. Wow. This is tough. This is tough. I think I like the M and Q one better. Let's see. So we're going to see what happens here. It would have to definitely surpass this whole box, which that may not happen. We're past the 10 EMA on this candle, and on MES we're still holding above the 10 EMA. I mean, technically, if I wouldn't have moved my stop, I'd still be in this trade. And I can tell you, like, if I wouldn't have been stopped out, price would have came back here, and I would have taken off 1 or 2 contracts or micros. So this double bottom is not really that strong. We're coming up on 10 seconds here in this candle, and we're still above yeah, it's just the stop placement on MES is rough. And it didn't quite close into this box. It closed right below. Couldn't quite make it to cost basis. Couldn't quite make it. And with this kind of just ran through this box. That's crazy. Okay, punch back. Made a new high outside of the box. Coming back down to the hourly 50 EMA. This could be a short, like if this bull candle closes below that 10, well, it has to be a bull candle. Could flip. Could flip it. Do something like that if this is a bull candle. Yeah, I'm not sure. Tried to set a limit buy here. We finally were able to get across this cost basis, and I actually wouldn't be surprised if this now works. Now the M and Q trade is not looking the best. Now bears were defending. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. See, because I don't know if I should have both of these trades open if one triggers. Did get it. This is tough, guys. Thinking. Oh, there it goes.
Order filled.
Dang it, I was trying to cancel it. I was totally trying to cancel. I got a little scared. Oh well, I'm kind of committed now. I'll cancel this. And see what happens here, I guess. I think I'm going to have to definitely take some contracts off at a certain point. Like maybe I'll do like 2 if we can get above here. And then here I'll just, dang it, I did not want to take anything on MES. I don't know why. I don't know, but also my stop could be pretty, like, my stop maybe should have been below here, but I don't know, it's too large. So we'll see if I can at least get this first little take profit. Won't feel as bad if it turns around. Let's see what else. I would love for this to close over cost basis, like not fall down into this box here, into the lower half of it. I would love for it to get a pretty strong close. It'd be even better if it closed somewhere outside of the box. And at that point, now this is oh man, this is a double top up here. So, yep. Definitely a double top. You can even say up here is a little double top. It's a little tiny little thing right there. Yeah, we'll see if we could do it. I am going to, I'm even thinking about selling 3 here. 3, and then I'll just let the rest go. Or is that being too scared? I might be being too scared. Okay, so this is another long video, I guess, but I didn't want that, but okay, so it did close. Now let's just deciding, do I have this box right? Like, do I have the top of this box right? Technically, it could be like right there. Like that could be the top of the box. So, yep, I think that's the better box right there. Let's see if we can just get this. I'll feel better. I really will. And maybe I would feel confident to get out at 1.2. Ooh, out of everything else, it's a little scary. That's going all the way up past this bigger double tops neckline. And then, but still, yeah, I don't know. Struggle City. Price may not want to go fill this right here. I don't know if I said this, but I ended up setting this M&Q trade as well. Just got stopped out. Yeah, I don't even want to look at, yeah, so down 385. It was this trade. Realizing I wish I would have held is making me just not force trades, because I am taking 10 EMA trades and waiting for the setups, but I am just hopping on every single one of them. Yeah, so still in this MES one, I'm thinking if it comes back up here, I'll probably just cancel it. This is a pretty bad day. And didn't I just say this yesterday? I said wham trading right now. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. Well, right now, it's really bad. So I'm going to see if this can come up here, and I actually will cancel. I think I need to kind of just back off for a little bit. And just kind of maybe take a trade at the end of the day, or you know, or not. But I think maybe, and I could just get stopped out before anything. Come down maybe the bottom of this box here, and then we'll see. Let's see what happens really quick. In fact, I may, if this gets stopped out or I close it, I may end the video here. I may keep trading, and I may just update that tomorrow, but I don't think I want to keep making a video right now. So yeah, this is definitely coming down. I've been so zoomed in too that like I haven't been able to take a step back and look at kind of the bigger picture. We came right into this neckline area, and it's working for the bears. Bottom of the box. Actually, it should come out of the box a little bit, yeah. Before it may bounce. I'm probably going to get stopped out on this candle. Let's see. Yeah, just really bad timing. The 10 EMA setup's just not working today. Hammers are, though. Like even this hammer here. Wait for that dip. Hammer. Boom. So maybe that's what I look for next. Let's see if we can get back up here off of this 50 bounce and the bottom of this box, but probably. And then we have 2 candles. That's why I put my stop here, because if this takes this out, I think we're coming down a little bit more. So now what, like $500 or something? Okay, 463. Yeah, 463. And I would have been able to almost get out of this trade here if I would have just kept it. I see a hammer candle. This is a long time left in this for this candle. Look at this hammer candle. That was actually amazing. Maybe we'll just stop right there, but really, literally could have been right there. Look how crazy that one was. Yeah, so maybe I'll just look for another hammer. I may take one more trade today and look for a hammer candle or something like that, and then I don't know, see if I can get some of this back that I lost. Not necessarily totally revenge trading, but just waiting for a better setup. So now I'm trying to figure out if I should close this video. I guess I'll keep it up, but I will probably update at the end of the day. Okay, so attempted. I walked away. Basically I walked away from this whole thing and came back. Saw this hammer doji candle that I missed, and then it got created. Another one got created. I tried to play it, lost immediately. Then at this point, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was trying to like blow the account on purpose because I had like less than 100 left in my distance drawdown, and now it's at 60. So yeah, I'm actually just I'm kind of over it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And now it just keeps saying order rejected. I don't know why.
Order rejected.
It won't let me place something. I mean, I've tried refreshing, logging in, logging back out. So unless I'm not, wait, am I not seeing something right? Yeah, no, I should. Or, I mean, usually the eval goes away immediately when you blow it, so it's still here. So I know I didn't blow it. Yeah, the bulls are just driving this thing down. Back, I still haven't really broke the daily 20 though, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm going to be blowing this account and starting over. Yeah, that's the end of this video. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I don't know exactly when I'll make my next video.